y'all, welcome back to Horse Range Mountain Farm. So today we're going to be making a cabbage casserole, and it's my mom's recipe and it's really good. So first of all, I'm going to read off the recipe so you'll know what all we're going to be doing. Now the recipe, it calls for 1 small or half large cabbage, 1 medium Vidalia onion, a half a stick of butter, a half a cup of mayonnaise, 1 can of cream of chicken, or you can use mushroom if you want to. We like the chicken the best. Salt and pepper to taste. And then what you're going to do is you're going to coarsely chop the cabbage, which we're working on right here. And then we're going to place this in a casserole dish. We're going to chop an onion, place it on top of the cabbage, melt the half a stick of butter, and place it over the cabbage, or pour it over the cabbage. Then we're going to sprinkle it with salt and pepper. In a small bowl, we're going to mix the soup and mayonnaise together, and then we're going to spread it over the top of the cabbage. And then we're going to set that aside, and then we'll get on to the topping. So that's about right. So now we're just putting the cabbage in this casserole dish. Now we're just going to place the onions over top of it. Now if you don't like onions, of course you could skip this part, but we love onions. So now we're just going to take this half a stick of butter and just sprinkle it over. Now we are going to have another half a stick of butter for the topping. We'll get to in just a minute. Now we're just going to take some salt and pepper and put over the top. So we're mixing together 1 can of cream of chicken soup and a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. And what we're going to do is we're just going to spread this over top of the cabbage and onion. Nathan, will you get me a spatula? And y'all, it's finally raining here. We've went for a very long time without rain, and we're finally getting some rain, so it's a blessing.
And it's coming down hard.
Yes. Which at first it was a slow, steady soaking in rain, and now it's pouring down hard. Now we're just gonna smooth this over it. Now we're just going to set this aside and we're going to start working on the topping. Now we're going to add 1 to 1.5 cups of cheddar cheese. So we ran out of the yellow cheddar, so we're just, Nathan grated up some white cheddar for me, and we're just putting this on top. And this is really good cheddar cheese. We get it from Azure, and it's from raw milk, and it is really good, y'all. Now I'm doing this a little bit different than Mom's recipe, because what I'm doing is we're gonna take and put this in the freezer, because we're making this several days ahead of time. And we don't want to put on the crackers. If you choose to do Ritz crackers, we don't want to put those on right now. Or if you want fried onions, we don't want to put those on right now, because when you go to freeze it, it will make them be all mushy and stale. So what we're going to do is we're going to put tinfoil over this and go ahead and put it in the freezer. And then the day that we put it in the oven, we're going to just sprinkle our fried onions over the top. Now if you do Ritz crackers, then you would want to save the butter and put the butter and Ritz crackers over top of it the day that you bake it. So we're gonna write on here, so when we pull it out of the freezer, we don't forget. This is cabbage casserole to add onions on the top and bake at 350 for 45 minutes. And that is if it is defrosted, y'all. That's not frozen. It has to be defrosted to bake at 350 for 45 minutes and it be done. And y'all don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe and come back for more videos. Have a blessed day. You only can see the kids. Jacob was all 9-6 years. I
get right here.
Videos and have a blessed day. And I'm gonna let Nathan get a close-up of this. Hold on. Proverbs 2 verse 5. Then shalt thou understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God.